Welcome back, students, to the next lecture of this fourth unit, that is Advanced TV System. In the last lecture, we have seen some of the details about the IP video system, and next to that, we have seen in detail about the IP video system. In that IP video system, we have seen how the whatever the video that we are capturing in the camera, and how we are transmitting that video from transmitter to the receiver, and what are the different processes that we are performing there for the purpose of transmitting that from one place to another. There we have done the digitization of the particular video signals, or the video particular video format, and after that we have performed the quantization of that particular thing, and next we have seen the compression of the data. Whatever the data we are transmitting, we have to perform the compression for the purpose of sending the uh, big amount of data at the lower bandwidth. And next to that, we were discussing about the IP video communication process. In that, we have seen what is IP video communication process. We are performing the different things or different processes in that. That is file downloading, video streaming, then bandwidth awareness, and number of things. Progressive downloading technologies there we are using there for the purpose of IP audio video downloading. That everything we have seen. Now let us see in detail about that. And the first is file downloading. In that, the file downloading, that is the process of transferring a program from source to destination, where the destination is the viewer's machine equipment. Now it can be normally downloaded from the web servers or the FTP servers that we are using on the internet. That is how the file downloading is done. The next thing was the video streaming, how that streaming of the video is done. The video streaming, that is a process of transferring the video that is usually synchronized with the audio with no delay. Okay, whatever the actual real time it is having, with that real time we are synchronizing that video, or we are transferring that video with the actual time, or no delay, or with the very short delay, that is near to zero or near to real time delay. Here video streaming that can be transmitted from source to destination. We can transmit with or without the flow control of the process. Here, whenever the video, that is a video streaming session, that will be obtained and using the feedback from the receiver end, then it is known as intelligent streaming, or the media player client that has normally following the different options, that is depending upon the speed of the internet connection available here. That will be called as a slow internet connection or the fast internet connection. Thus, whatever the media or media server that will take the action like increasing or the decreasing of the compression, and accordingly the increasing and decreasing of the data rate of that particular data. This means that whenever the higher quality we are having, it will require the fast internet connection, and for low quality it will require the slow connection rate. Here, video streaming that will be covering a number of issues they are related with the video transmission, that is bandwidth awareness, bitstream syntax, frame dropping, intelligent streaming, multiple bitrate, and stream thinning also. Where bandwidth awareness, that is nothing but a process, it will be allowing the recognition of the bandwidth which is available for the client in the video streaming. Next was intelligent streaming. If the video server or the media server we are using here, that will be obtaining and using the feedback from the media player, that is receiver's end, then it will be known as the intelligent streaming. That's why the ability for the purpose of compensation of making the changes, that is transmission signal sources or media application playing disabilities. The next is the bitstream syntax. Bitstream syntax is nothing but a set of commands and the formats that are being used by a sequence of encoded bits which are being flowing over a video stream communication channel. The multiple bit rate we can call as a storing and streaming of digital media by using different bit rates. And frame dropping, it is a process of discarding a video frames in a sequence of frames in video streaming, while stream thinning is a process of removing few information in the media stream for the purpose of reducing the data transmission rate in a typical video streaming process. This was all about the video streaming. The next thing we can discuss here, that is progressive downloading. What is progressive downloading? It is nothing but the transferring of the file in a sequential process for the purpose of allowing for playing the different parts of the data before their transmission is complete. Means while the transmission is in progress, we can play the whatever the data that is downloaded. If the data 30% data is have been downloaded and next data is in process of downloading, even though we can watch whatever the data that is downloaded first 30% data first time something 1 or 2 minutes of time of that data that can be seen, that is called as progressive downloading. Okay, it is a hybrid method of different two method, that is file downloading and streaming. In the file downloading, whatever the file that was completely being downloaded, and in video streaming that was being downloaded in the number of parts. The progressive downloading is nothing but the hybrid of these two downloading processes. In this, the video clip that is downloaded but begins playing as soon as a portion of the file that has been received at the receiver site. Now let's move to the next point, that is digital video qualities. What are the different qualities of the digital video that we will see? The digital video quality, that is the ability of a video transfer system to recreate the key characteristics of an original video signal transmitted in the IP video communication process. Here, the video quality and IP video transmission system, that is impairments here, that includes tilling process, error block process, jerkiness, then artifacts, that is busyness, object retention, and aliasing effect. We will see all these things in detail. What is actually meaning of each and everything, every term here that we have seen now. The first is tilling. Tilling, it is nothing but a changing of the digital video image into the square tiles which are located in the which are located in the different positions other than the original positions on the display screen. That is nothing but the tilling. The next was error block. What is error block? Error block is nothing but group of images or bits or the blocks of pixels in the IP video signal. They will not be representing the error signals rather than the original image or bit or the block of the pixels. Next is jerkiness. What is jerkiness? Is nothing but skipping or holding of video images frame into the digital videos. Okay. The distortion they are occurring due to the burst errors which will occur in the IP video transmission and reception of a system that is unable to display a new video image frame, that is called as the jerkiness of an video. Next was aliasing effect. Aliasing effect is unwanted distortion that result from the conversion of an image where the sampling speed of an image is less than half of the most rapid changes in the image. Whenever we are converting analog image into the discrete form, at that time whatever the speed of the sampling is less than that half of the rapid changes in image, then there will be occurrence of an aliasing effect. It will be practically aliasing effect that is commonly appears as a lines or the ripples in the particular converted images, where the artifact is effect. This artifact that will be resulting when the effect of modifications of the natural environment that is produced by the people in the IP video transmission. The next is object retention. The object retention is nothing but keeping of a portion of a frame on a digital display when the image that has been changed. Object retention that occurs when the data stream that represents the object that becomes very unusable in the digital video receiver in the IP communication. As we have discussed in the IP audio, different file formats of the IP audio. Here, video file formats are also number of video file formats are also available that we are using for storing that particular video that is MP4, AVI, 3GP, GIF, AVCHD, then CAM, DAT, and many more, DSH, FLV, then QuickTime also, mpeg, .mpeg, or .mpe, that all these things we can be saving into the mpeg format. While whenever we are using any software for the purpose of editing the video, then editing and for the purpose of production we are having different formats for that video, that is FCF, Final Cut Pro project file, that MSWMM, that is Windows Movie Maker project file, PPJ, that is Adobe Premiere Pro video editing file, then iMovie project file, then Sony Vegas project file, that is VEG and VEG BAK, then SUF, that is Sony camera configuration file, that is setup.suf, that is produced by XD Cam and X camcorders.